I don't think so. I'm only in one sleeper league. Bench warmers. Alright. Yeah, I know Dax and Jacob. And Cooking with Oils. Yeah. It's our YouTube. This is being streamed, by the way. Even though I get my ass whipped every time. Alright. No, second. I got my ass whipped by Gigantic Yams last week. 66-7. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm searching right now. Turn my phone on. Gigantic Yams wants to watch the stream, so. Alright, hold up before we start it then. Yeah, let's see. Now, don't you go and watch that stream there while I'm playing you. Let me see. Advanced edit uniforms. Ooh, I'm going with the whites against you. I'm away. All right, let's do it. Yeah, it'll stay on. Jeez, Tyler Lockett needs a new hairline. Ooh, you got Kinlaw and Trevathan.
Northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens.
Herbert started out as a 70 and now he's a 73.
To an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
So they've been giving him some props.
Techniques, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Miami Dolphins. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jeez. Yeah.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
At the 30-yard
well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
On the play. Brings up third down.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got Lockett. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
First down.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
Get rid of it.
On the release as this will be incomplete.
Jesus.
Pressure, and that's certainly
Good thing injuries are down to a 20.
Forward, and that time they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down.
Whoa. Tyler
in.
Lockett.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
24 yards.
They've got good playmakers.
I'm sorry about what I said about your hairline.
What happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah,
a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork.
Damn, guys. 4, you can't block, motherfuckers.
From the 20 to the 19.
Yeah.
There, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man is Samuel. Complete.
Really?
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down. They gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Yeah, you got to make that ticket, baby. Fuck.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this crowd,
come on. Where's the ref at?
On the opening drive of the football game. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
I should have taken the field goal.
Now it's Watson. He's got his big tight end, Fan. And he gets this one just shy of the 35.
Yeah, my defense is hot garbage.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
Are you serious?
And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. A big play there for the Dolphins. And even 50 yards on the ground.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson.
Come on. That's a hit. He didn't get down quick enough. That guy's dead.
It'll be 2nd and a couple.
falls on the ground. That guy's dead.
First down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Taylor. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Chargers 3-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Watson. And Brown's got it.
Just leave him wide open.
Touchdown.
We don't worry about that.
Marquise Brown. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a 1st quarter lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Set to kick off.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is Jakeem Grant. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
No, San Diego.
The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality?
Oh, my gosh.
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because
that was ridiculous.
All the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your
blame it on the rain.
You got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When
you ever wore those gloves that these guys wear on their hands?
And the team, of course, loves to see points on the
They're
board.
stupid
so
sticky.
It changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
God damn, my team sucks.
Quickly. He gets it across
I almost quit last week. I almost gave my team up.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. After 1, 7-0.
What happened? Sorry, I'm changing my settings real quick. My volume. My shit's too loud.
EA Sports.
There we go.
With the
That's
score,
better.
Dolphins 7, Chargers 0.
Now Chris Jones on to punt this one away. Back deep to return is KJ Hamler. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and it'll be Dolphin football.
Did I just hear somebody in your crowd make a dolphin noise?
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
The hell is that?
Second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
To throw is Watson. Over the middle here to Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
The ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
I suck at this game. I don't know how to play this shit.
First down.
That's good.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them.
Like, I try to hit stick people only. I don't try to actually tackle them. And I think it fucks me over.
Nothing fancy at all challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And his throw here's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended
Tried to be too much like Pat Mahomes.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. That's into the hands of Akers. Complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
57, Mike 57. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Wow, that's horrible.
Flag down.
He's pissed because I tried to trade him to the Bears this week. It didn't happen.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here.
Are you serious, bro?
Got it for a Miami touchdown.
I'm about to just, like, quit and let it sim, bro. I'm about to done.
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. Now the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Dolphins 14. Chargers nothing.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Kareem Hunt, the ball carrier.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they've bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
50-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Hunt. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Chargers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle.
Mahomes pass.
And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He lets it fly for Lockett. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Mahomes pass.
33 yards that time. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
25 yards that time. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
57's the mic. Watch 59.
Watson on first down. He's going deep for Brown. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Gerald McCoy in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Here's Watson. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Intercepted.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
He'll get this to the rookie from TCU. That's Jalen Reagor. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
The 38-yard line.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. From the gun, here's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert, alert. 57's the mic. Watch 57. So don't say nothing. Motion. 57.
Throwing again is Watson. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Here's Watson. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. It's complete to Grant. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said...
Bro, the kicking in this game fucking sucks.
In the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there.
Bro, it just skipped ahead, man.
Take that good feeling and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On first down, Watson. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Miami first down on a 14-yard pickup.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
The tackle made at the...
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
57's a must.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 32-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now Taylor. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's 3rd and 5. Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
You can't block me.
Out of the gun, Watson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. A shotgun snap for Watson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Number 27.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Well, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And he's got Lockett. And out across midfield down to the 45. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
1st down.
Now Mahomes.
Well, that certainly has.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Darrell Taylor able to record his 5th sack of the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now this throw caught left side. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Charger.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Call that a very strong gain of 24. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. KJ Hamler returning it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll get this one up to the 26. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a first down following a gain of 3. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
57 to Mike. 26. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. 57's the Mike.
From the gun, Watson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Deshaun Watson sacked.
Way to go, man.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Watson now to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Bust through the tackle. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Left side complete to Lockett. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. That one good for 37 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They run again with Hunt. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
A 24-yard attempt.
Oh, that's offline. He hooked it. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here.
I hate this fucking game.
So what a let-off there. You figure that was an easy 3 points. Instead, it turns into nothing.
And from that close of range, if you start it left, your goose is cooked. And this thing, well, it never had a chance to straighten itself out.
He'll fire it deep for Rager. He's got a man, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, it's Taylor. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters.
And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
The 22-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
Third down.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
9 yards. 3 and out.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. And this one is no good. He missed it. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now it's Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
At their own 47.
So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And oh, he coughed it up. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 37.
They'll run on 1st down. Taylor. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
To Cam Akers. A gain of 4 brings up second down.
Now Watson.
36-yard line.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Oh, yeah.
From the gun, it's Taylor. A tackle by Cole Holcomb. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check.
Watson now to throw. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
The finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. One final try for Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.
Good game.
And with that, the ball game is over.
14.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Miami, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1.
Yeah, passing
and
game
they'll have
sucked.
another home date next week as the LA Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis.
Yeah, he's
our
fast.
Entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Yep. Well, all right, man. Good luck in this thing.
Dripping on a white tee, and shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. On them all, my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, I really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tricky finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep it racking my sauce. Diamonds cost me a lot, Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo. Nike check, t-shirt check, sneakers check, socks check, hoodie check. I done made about $1 million.